Welcome back. My name is Jennifer Hoger. I am a personal trainer and a group fitness instructor over at Quartz Plus. And today I'd like to show you a couple of circuits that you can do to work your core. Now, when you do a circuit, what you want to do is you're going to have a set of exercises. You're going to try to do one set of each exercise nonstop. When you get to the end of all of the sets, you're going to take a 30-second to a 1-minute break and then go back and try to do the entire circuit again. Do as many circuits as you can while having good form. And of course, if you need to take a break though, always listen to your body. Now, before we begin any circuit, of course, we have to get warmed up. So let's begin warming up our body. For this, like I said, they're all going to be mostly core moves. So we're going to try to focus on our core for warming up. So to begin, I'd like to just twist side to side. Now, as I do this, I'm tapping my toe. I am squeezing my glute, and I'm trying to move mostly through the waist. So I'm really beginning to activate my core. Now, after you get through doing these, you may wish to move on to something that I call a high knee pull. So the arms will start up, and the knee is going to come down as we pull our arms down, and then come back up. As I pull my arms down, I'm thinking about squeezing my back. As the knee comes up, I am exhaling, pulling in through those lower abs. Trying to keep myself in alignment, squeezing the glutes, working my core. Now, if you wish to warm up your back a little bit more, you might want to move to more of a lat pull-down move, where the arms are coming down to the sides instead of straight down in front. All right, once you've gotten done with those, I might suggest moving on to something like back leg lifts. You're just going to lift that leg straight up, squeezing the glute, pulling in with the abs. When you get done with your 8 to 12 on one side, you might wish to move to the other side because we definitely want to stay balanced. So yes, definitely go to the other side. Do how many you're going to do there, 8 to 12. You might wish to do more depending on your body and what you feel like you need to get good, properly warmed up. Last move I might suggest is just a nice reach up and over, stretching through those sides, getting those obliques warmed up, getting the heart rate up just a little bit. You don't need to get it super high because this is a core workout, not cardio here. So, okay. So you might wish to add other moves. You might wish to do more reps or sets of those moves. That's perfectly fine. Listen to your body. When it says, all right, we're ready to go, that's when you know it's time. So, like I said, the first circuit that I'm going to show you is all standing exercises for people who have trouble getting down on the floor. And then I'll show you a circuit on the floor. So, our first move I'm going to show you is something called a straight leg kick crunch. So, arms will start up and out. You're going to start with one leg back. And what you're going to do is try to lift that leg, bringing it as close to your hands as you can. And just coming back. Straight leg up and back. When you do this, you want to exhale, pull in through those lower abs, and try to lift up with the abs. Do your 8 to 12 on one side, and then gently switch to the other side. Okay, next move is called an oblique crunch, a standing oblique crunch, of course. So if you want to use a wall for support, feel free to hold on here. Bring the arm up, leg out. You're going to bring the elbow down, trying to pull it towards the knee, and then come back up. You can also just put all of the weight into your standing leg, pull that arm down, and come on up. Down and up. Good. The purpose of this is to squeeze through that side, working the oblique. So that's where you should focus. Try to pull through here. That's where you want to feel the burn. So do your 8 to 12 on one side, and then just gently 8 to 12 on the other side. Now I say 8 to 12, but if you're very much a beginner, maybe you're only doing 6 to start. If you're a little more advanced, maybe you're doing 20. But maybe you also just want to do a few more rounds if you're that advanced. So it's all just kind of how you're feeling. You can make it your own. Next thing is standing swimmers. This is going to focus more on your back. It's a little bit like a Superman move. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift our right arm, or I'm going to lift my right arm and my left leg back, come down, and then go to the opposite, left arm and right leg. I'm trying to pull in my abs so that my lower back is working when I'm doing this. So of course my head should be forward so that I'm staying in proper alignment. Good. Obviously you're also going to be working your glutes and hamstrings with this move. Last standing exercise for this circuit is going to be wall push-ups. So when you choose your wall, you want to place your hands far enough down and your legs far enough back that you're actually going to get something going on here. And you want to make it so that when you bend your elbows, your chest comes pretty much in alignment with your palms at least. And then push back up. Bend down as far as you comfortably can and push back up. Do however many you would like to do for there, 8 to 12 maybe. If you need to do less to start, that's perfectly fine. You can also bring your feet closer to the wall. That'll make it easier. If you want more of a challenge, bring your feet further out. And that's your circuit. Do as many as you can, and best of luck. All right, I'm going to move this down to the floor. So these last exercises I'm going to show you are going to be all floor exercises for the people that want to do things on the floor. So first, very simple. Everybody loves them, of course. Planks. Now, I always recommend doing elbow planks or low planks because they force you to work your core just a little bit harder than a high plank, which is going to focus a little bit more on the chest and upper body. So try not to clasp your fingers either. Try to have your hands out. You want your shoulders, elbows, and wrists all in line. Try to keep your body as much of a stiff board as you can. Head down so that you're in alignment. And just stay there. Now, of course, if you're not in place for a full plank yet, you can drop down to the knee, but then still see my body is still in alignment in a board. I'm not out here. I'm not down here. I'm right here, okay? Pulling in the abs and squeezing. Now, from here, you can hold this for 30 seconds. You can do it for a count of 10, whatever you're feeling. I'm going to have you try to switch to a side plank. Now, if you're on your knees, as you'll see, I kept my top leg extended, but my bottom leg is still down. You can just hold this side plank. If you feel more comfortable or you'd like to try some movement, you can feel free to go to hip up and downs, where I'm bringing my hip down to the ground, and then using your obliques to squeeze back up. Now, I'm also using my glutes and my abs because the core all works together, keeping it in tight. If you have decided you want to do the full side plank, of course, feet together like this, and you can once again stay here, or you can come and do the hip up and down too. All right, now I have you coming back to sort of a plank position or a knee plank position. And like we did with the standing, we're going to do push-ups. So hands a little farther out, but still you want your elbows, wrists, and shoulders pretty much in line. We're going to come down to about 90 degrees and come back up. So once again, you can be on your knees for this, or you can come to full plank to do your full push-ups. Whichever one you choose. Body is a board, abs in tight, squeezing the glutes. And once again, head looking down, try to exhale on the work. So I try to come down and come up, do as many as you can. And then our last move here on the floor is Superman's. So, oh, sorry, one more in between. We got to do the side plank on the other side. So once again, you're in a side plank, body is a board. If you want to do the hip up and downs, you can. If you want to have that bottom leg bent, that's fine too. Choose the level that works for you. And then we have Superman's. Laying all the way down on the ground, arms out in front of you. If you just want to do the upper body or the lower body, You can do that. You could do upper body and then do lower body, or if you feel strong enough, go for the full Supermans. So head down in alignment, lift the upper and lower body, and then come back down. Try to lift up and hold for a second, and then come back down. When you have done however many you feel of that, that is the first round of your circuit. Take a little break and then try to do another set. Do as many as you can. Challenge yourself, but always listen to your body and stay safe. I hope this has been helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.